representing victims in a California triple homicide have notified Washington County, Virginia, that they intend to sue. It's our top story at 6. I'm Sarah Diamond.
And I'm Ansley Daniel. Josh Smith has the evening off. Former Washington County, Virginia Sheriff's Deputy Austin Edwards is accused of going to Riverside, California and killing a teenage girl's mother and grandparents. He's also accused of setting their home on fire.
It happened back in November. Investigators say Edwards kidnapped the teenager but formed a deceptive online relationship with her before the murders. The teenager was safely rescued. Medical examiners determined Edwards took his own life after he tried to run from police. He was hired in Washington County a week before the murders, but never made it to active duty as he was going through orientation. In a meeting scheduled Tuesday, the County Board of Supervisors will consider a claim made against the county regarding Edwards' employment. News Channel 11's Clarice Shaley is looking into why the victim's estate is considering suing Washington County and its sheriff's office. Clarice?
The Wynix estate attorneys are claiming negligence and wrongful death for the triple homicide that happened in California. Public documents detail the Wynix estates claim that if the Washington County, Virginia Sheriff's Office had performed a proper background check, then Austin Edwards would have never been hired by the Sheriff's Office. Austin Edwards had resigned from working with the Virginia State Police in October of last year and was hired to the Washington County Sheriff's Office a week before the triple homicide in California. Edwards had previously spent time in a Bristol psychiatric ward back in 2016. Lois Schultz Davis has practiced law in Upper East Tennessee for 40 years and says employee liability to conduct background checks is a complex issue.
The answer to that question would relate to what type of authority they have, what type of authority they'd be exercising. An employer's not, of course, obligated to ensure that everyone who works for them acts reasonably all the time because, of course, human beings are human beings.
She does say employers are still required to provide proper training and use proper care of hiring their employees. The Washington County Sheriff's Office has told News Channel 11 that they contacted Edwards' past employers and VSP during the hiring process, but no employers communicated any troubles, reprimands, or internal investigations pertaining to Edwards.
Well, if an officer has proper credentials, they've operated in that field, you have references, you have their training and information which augments their application, but you can't ever assume that something like that's been done.
VSP says a review was launched after agency officials learned of the allegations against Edwards. The results of that review showed that human error resulted in an incomplete search of database records. Washington County's attorney claims that the Sheriff's Office is a separate entity from the county and has recommended to the Board of Supervisors that they deny the claim since Edwards was not a county government employee.
Well, that would be another avenue of attempting to collect for the damages, would be to sue the Sheriff's Office under the theory of improper selection and training of that officer.
The Washington County, Virginia Board of Supervisors is set to meet on Tuesday, May 23rd, to determine if they will accept the claim. Sheriff Blake Andis confirmed today that his office has received an intent to sue. I have reached out to the board of members, the county, and the Wynix estates attorneys for more information, and none of them have gotten back to me.